Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back with my prayer journal that I have shared with you guys. So I have one of them, I do my personal, and that's, things that I pray for, like my family, God, things like that, my relationship with the Lord. And then secondly, I do my family and friends and church ministries. And thirdly, I've got some pockets. I had another thing in here for pictures. I took that out just for privacy. And then lastly, I've broken this down into city, Texas, or city, state, nation, world, or our nation, world. And then I have a notepad back here, and then just a pen and a pencil. So I really wanted a specific one in here for the camp. So I know I want to do one of the camp, and I want to do one for the channel. And so camps are different. So I have the Josephine's Design channel, and then I have the Bible Journaling camp. So I just wanted to throw in two more. So they kind of function a little differently. So I wanted to share with you guys some really inexpensive things. So I have some, it's Celestial Copper Delicata ink, and I've been using it in some of the camp stuff, and I love this color. I have 3 different stencils, so I thought that one was cute for camp, and I have not used it yet, so I can't wait. I just got it not too long ago. I have the Joy 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 one, which I love, because that is my favorite word for the year, so I'm going to try using that. And then I've still got my cross one, so I'm thinking for these, I may even use like a collage of different, but we'll see. So one of the things I can use is my Delicata ink, like I said, or I can even use some of the paint. This is a bronze color by Craft Smart, and I want to think this came from Walmart. If not, it came from Michael's. So, and then lastly, I have an old calendar that was mailed to me for free, and it's the Navigators, and I just think it is so pretty. And so I'm super excited. So I would love to use some of this. And, when you guys are looking at projects and you're like, oh, I can't print scripture or anything like that, if you have things like this, you can cut them out and you can use them. And if you're like us, you get them for free. So how nice is that? So I'm not sure. I was thinking I might use this, the cover itself, but I'm not sure. And I have also, these have the little ones in here. And fall's getting ready to come, so I kind of like that one, and I do love that one. So, anyways, it's hard to pick. How do you pick? Okay, so I have all of that. That's on my mind. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, so I just thought we'd play. Now, these are such that you can literally cut paper, lay it, glue it on, and you're done. You could just do that. Maybe put an embellishment, and you're good to go. For me, I kind of wanted to play, so we'll see how it works out. So I think I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to go with this one because I love the vintage cards in it. So I'm going to trim it out real quick. And first, let me make sure it will even fit. And it doesn't, but I'm okay with that because I know what I'm going to do. All right, so I may wrap it a little. So I'm not going to cut it carefully. I'm just going to kind of just, rough chop, get it out. So, and yes, I know I lost that picture, but you could still just use that. So, I mean, don't throw anything away. You can still use Glory to God. You can use all kinds of stuff. So, all right, now, there's my trimmer. I'm going to say, I just had my trimmer. I put the calendar on top of it. So I'm going to trim this out a little bit neater. Just because I don't trust myself with scissors. I've never been a straight cutter. I can be a straight talker, but not a straight cutter. So anyways, all right. And I'm going to kind of try to get it just a little bit. And one of the reasons I really like this particular trimmer is because it has a little wire, and you can really see where you're cutting. It is really nice. So I really do better. I do better with that. All right, now let's just get this done, and yep, that's all I'm going to do. Okay, so now, well, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Well, let's just wrap it. Let's just have fun. So the most of the picture is right here, and so if I just wrap it around like that, I'm totally fine with that. Okay, and you may want to cut it off. You may want to add more paper on it, and I might do that. So we're not done yet. So we're just working to build this. So that I love. I love this color with that, and that's one of the reasons why I picked it. So I think I wanted to say joy, but I also want the crosses. I think I'm going to do the crosses on the front. And then I'm going to do something else on the back. And my mat is covered. Whoops, sorry guys. I didn't mean to bump the camera. You know what I'm going to use? I'm just going to use this. So this is just a stamp. It's not a big deal. I just need the mat so it'll keep the cloth from getting dirty. Now, I know that it is not going to show in the middle where I have it, but I'm just going to go ahead and cover it anyways with crosses. So we'll see how it works out. Okay. And I really want it, I think right, well, maybe right there. Okay. Never going to get them all, but we shall see. So, this is really fast. They're super easy to do it this way. Now, I mean, because we're using something I'm cutting out, I'm also using ink. You know, it does kind of officially fall into that mixed media. And if I use paint, that'd be something else. But, I mean, and I am still putting the ink down where I know it's going to still, even though the picture's going to be there. But I'm okay with that. I don't know, like it all done, right? So, and this is going to be just a subtle, it's not going to be, you know, very loud. It's just going to be subtly there. And I'm okay with that. I think that's going to work out great. And you got to hold on to it because mine kind of shifted there. But that's okay. I'm fine with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that's another thing. It just doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I mean, I've been that person. And you know what? I'm here to say, be free, be free. Don't worry about that. Just enjoy the journey. So, all right. Let's lift and see. Oh, I love that. And you can see where a little bit it's, you know, it kind of moved. But I'm still fine with that. And in a minute, the cutout may even cover that, so we don't have to worry about that. But the one thing I would say, as soon as you finish with a stencil or a stamp, always wipe it down so you don't have stains. And the whole reason is it doesn't matter if it's white. It just matters if it gets on another project. You know, maybe you don't want, you know, coppery fingers, coppery, you know, smudges. So that's why you would want to be sure you get that done. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now, I am just going to layer this on. And I want to make sure that I can see some of the crosses, so I'm going to come up here. So I think that's pretty neat. Or should I come... Ooh, I don't know. I think... Do I want it there? I don't want to do it in the middle, because you get half and half, and I don't want that. So I think I'm going to trim it down a little bit more. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to lose the sun, so I'm not going to trim a whole lot up here. And I may trim on the bottom as well. Hold on. So, and you make it the way you want it to be. You do not have to make it for anybody else, but, you know, it's for your use. So you do things, and I hate to cut off the red truck because we're famous for our red trucks, but I think I'm going to let go of the red truck because you still get all the church and the beautiful sky and the pretty trees, and that is what I was envisioning. That is exactly what I want to do. So I love that. All right. Again, you do it the way it works for you. You do not have to do it for anybody but for yourself. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, and you guys already know this. If you put down tape runner, and then you also put down glue, you get a little bit more play. You get a little bit more time to get things glued down. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let me see here. And, ooh, that was messy. Sorry, guys. You can see the last project I didn't clean up well, did I? All right, let's make sure. Hopefully it'll come out. Yeah, we're good. So I'm just going to kind of put a little bit of glue. I'm not going to try to hit everything. I'm just going to try to get it such that right along the very edge that I have a little bit. And that wherever I don't have glue, then that tape runner is going to kind of help hold it in place. And that's always a good thing to have. The glue gives you more time and freedom to move it around. The tape runner helps hold it in place so it won't, so it has time to dry. So as you can see, it was just that simple. And I had pre-creased it so it fit right down exactly the way I wanted it to. That is super, and I've only got a little bit of glue right there. That is amazing. Okay, so that is almost done. I am going to put something on the back. Hold on one second. And I've been sharing in our camp all these beautiful different papers. This is just a scrap pack from Walmart. $2.50. Really easy. So I wanted to use some of that paper, but I don't think I have another large piece. So let's just dive in here and find something fun. And actually, any of these will work. So there's an orange that would work. Kind of an orangey yellow. There's a yellow. Let me see what else. We've got a green. We've got brown. Let me see. That is almost, not quite, but almost the same size. And I may just, ooh. Okay, I love that. Done. And you just have to go in and find what works for you. And a lot of us have big old bags of scraps. I just couldn't get to mine, and I didn't want anybody to feel like, I don't have any scraps, what am I going to do? You can go get one at Walmart for $2.50 plus tax, so it's not bad. All right, this may not be a perfect fit, but it is pretty doggone close. I kind of like that. And I'm not sure, I may just come right to there. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put down the tape so it'll tack it down. And then I'm going to use some glue. And we'll see here. So I need to go to about here with glue. Ooh, I went too far with the tape, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to go right to the edge. Now on this one, you can kind of really see where that craft tape is. And I'm okay that that's there. I can trim that off, and it's not a problem at all. So I'm just going to kind of lightly overlap that. And yeah. That's it. I think that's straight. Yeah, looks pretty straight. Anyways, alright, now all I have to do is cut this way, and this is the beauty. Look how easy. Whoops. Well, hold on. My scissors are not wanting to cut. There we go. These are really old scissors. But it's the tape. The tape runner. Yeah, that's the only thing. And it may, no, I think it's just the scissors and the paper. It's trying to decide what it wants to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off, and then I'm going to get my little sharps in here and get in there tight. Yeah, it's just the scissors. But it is persnickety paper. But it was textured paper, that's why. So, alright, so we got that one done. So this one is done. I love this. So, I really do love this, and this is for the channel. So that's for my Josephine's Designs. And then, and we'll put them all back in together, I promise, at the end. Then, let me just put this to the side. Okay. Now for the camp. I love this. I know, it's kind of cliche, but it's really cute. It's really fun. So, let's just get this baby out of here. And these are by Echo Park. And I got them on scrapbookingforless.com. Yes. I may say joy, save joy for something else. So, alright, let me get this out of the way. This out of the way. And this right there. Okay. Now, I think, let me see what ink I have over here. Ooh, I've got that blue. I might use that. I've got a lot of my ink packed up. I've just got a little bit left. I don't want, it's tea rose, but it's really orange. I mean, that's, I don't know why it's tea, but it's labeled that. But I thought I had a midnight. I guess I don't. I guess I'm going to go with that blue. Why not? That would be fun. Alright, and I always keep these out here, these little ones, because when I date things. So, now, or I could use this. Have you, I think I'm going to use this. I think this is something that I haven't really done a lot of demonstration with stencils. It's been a while, so let's hope I don't mess it up. If I mess it up, we just cover it up. It's not a big deal. We have paper for that, so hold on. Let me see. I am going to get a fresh wipe, and I'm going to show you kind of the mixed media style here. Get that glue lid on, and you just get a damp wipe. It cannot be super, super wet. It needs to be almost dry. I had one actually, and here it is. I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to get it a little bit wet with my other wipe, because this one is too wet and this one is dry. So that's perfect. It's now just wet enough. And I don't like them overly wet. I mean, I can make enough mess without that. And then all I'm going to do, and this may be too much, but you just, get it on. Some paints are thicker than others, so you have to kind of take a look at them. And since I'm going to use this stencil, I kind of want to make sure that I've got everything. And if you feel like you need to tape it down, you can do that too. I don't feel like I need to. So, but I am going to do this. I think I'm going to open it halfway and do both front and back. So here we go. All right. Why not? We've got the ability. Let's do it. So, yeah, I'm just going to take it right to the edge because the stencil itself really has an edge. You can see it in the design. So I think we are almost there. Hold on. Okay. So now I'm just going to come in here and it's going to be very, very subtle. I'm hoping it's going to work, but if we need to, we just get more paint and we go with that. So, but we don't want too much paint or it'll get up underneath the stencil. And if that happens, and I think it just did, it did. Let's not do that. Let me see. Hey, this is real life. You're getting to see a mess in real life. I'm going to not do this. I tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to wipe all that off and make sure I get the stencil clean. And then what I think I'm going to do is, I wonder if this will come up. Let's try that. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. This is almost like a glaze. So it's not really, and I even was sitting here thinking, what if I took the paint and just did that and did the blue on top of it? But I don't think that'll be good either. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. Why not? It's a really light glazy, you can see some of the glitter in it. I mean, at this point we could have done the ink, but I mean, why not? We'll just, you know what? That's the beauty of when something doesn't work, you get to do something different, and that's fine. Perfect. What is it? I'm present, not perfect. I'm in the moment. I'm making the best out of what's been dealt my way, and I'm just gonna do it the way that works for me, and that works. That's okay. So, all right, I'm almost done. And if you're noticing it, it's kind of going down in different layers of it, and I'm okay with that because I kind of like that. I kind of like that look. It's kind of rusticy. And because I'm just using a very lightly damp wipe, it is not, it's very thin, if that makes sense. So I'm getting more, it's drying quicker. So that's always the deal. All right, so, hey, not bad. I would never have started out doing this, but I'm glad I did it. It kind of looks fun. Not what I thought, but that's okay. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do of that. And I know you're probably saying, no, you need to do it more here and there. I totally understand, but I think for right now, we're going to let that go. And I think, yeah, it's dry enough. I'm just going to take 2 seconds, kind of fan it here, and then I am going to use, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can't get that blue to show up. If it doesn't show up and it doesn't work out, we can cover it. So, hey, that's how crafting goes sometimes. We get there, we do our best. I do not have my blue one out here, but I'm going to just use the nose of this. It's okay. Yeah, it's a good enough blue. It'll show up, hopefully. So I've been doing the metallic with that. There you go. 2 different colors. I don't know if it's going to go on top of that metallic, but let's see. I mean, usually these are Ranger inks, and usually they pretty much, they like to do their job. So let's see what's going to happen. And this is not a really ooey gooey ink pad either. So you might want to use something that's a bit more, a wetter pad, so to speak. But let's see. Is that even? Oh, it is. Okay, let's keep going. It's showing up. We just got to keep hanging in there. All right. Hey, this was a lesson today in what not to do, and that is totally good too. So we learn from our mistakes, don't we? And sometimes you just don't know until you try. All right. I love this particular stencil. I do. I love the teepees. I love the Socorro Cactus. I love the cattle. I just, it's too much fun. But I'll have to tell you, and I'm sure there's places, but every time we go to New Mexico and pardon me, to Arizona and we see the Socorro cactus, I never see cattle by them. I don't know that I've ever once seen it. So maybe I just missed them. Maybe they're there and I'm just not paying attention, which could be true. But we've been many times. So I'm not sure. Maybe in special places they're there. Okay, I was trying to see, is that my sponge coming up, but it's not. And I'm kind of working it. I really wish I had a wetter pad. This is not doing what it should do. Well, there you go. Something shifted. Oh, yeah. Thank you, baby. You can just set it down. Find a hole right there. Thank you. Whoops, watch out. Don't move the camera. Thank you. My daughter brought me some wonderful watermelon and mint and lime water. Don't move it, baby, please. Thank you. You don't need to move it. Thank you. She was trying to adjust it back for us. So, I am dying of thirst. Worked outside, and I just can't quit being thirsty. Okay, I'm good. I'm only going to do the front. I'm not going to do the back. That is kind of fun, isn't it? It's not perfect, but that's kind of what they're all about, right? I mean, when we do what's considered mixed media, it's not perfect. It's fun. That's what it is. I could come back here and do the orange. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it just as is. Okay, so now, honestly, you can see how little ink. That tells you how dry that pad was. Like I said, I've got all my stuff packed. I do have some stuff behind me. We're in the process of moving everything out of this room, out to the craft cottage. And I just pulled out what I normally use that particular ink pad for, is for stamping dates. So, All right, so there's that. Now, let's see if we can't... I have some... Hold on, I'm going to get some embellishments I want to work with. So, I think that'll be fun. We can add an embellishment, and we will be good to go. Hold on one second. Well, let me see. Here they are. All right, I knew they were close. All right, let me get... Here we are. So I've got a set of embellishments, and we're still good on time. These are by Echo Park. These are Forward with Faith, which I love that whole paper kit. And while I've got this here, let me show you this yumminess. It is lime. It is mint. It is, filtered water, and this is our mint from our garden and watermelon from our garden. And if you put a little bit of like Himalayan sea salt, whatever sea salt you like, and you've been outside working, it helps replace minerals. It helps replace whatever you've depleted when you're outside working and it's so hot. So, okay. So I have the two. I don't think I need much on this one, but I'm going to pull these both out anyways and kind of set them here. I am a child of God, so I may leave that there. Not going to do a banner. I do love the world, but, ooh, I love that cross. Ah, wouldn't that be beautiful on here somehow? Not sure, but I'll think about that. I love Bless Your Heart and the bird. And it's a frame, too. Jesus is my anchor. I love that. Be still my heart. Love one another. Ooh, I love that. That may be what I do. Okay, she is more precious than rubies. And of course, that's from Proverbs. This says 3:15. Always put your hope in God. Hosea 12:6. Ooh, I think I like that one better than I'm a child of God. I mean, I am a child of God, but you know what I mean. Grace changes everything. Love, faith. Faith can move mountains. Ooh, Romans 1:16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth. Romans 1:16. I'm going to hold on to that. Let your light shine. Oh my goodness. Okay. And faith. Do I like faith or love one another? I think I'm going that way. All right. So, let's see. Was there anything else? I am with you always to the very end of time. Oh, I love that. I'm going to put that inside. And for God so loved the world, that's John 3:16, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Jesus is the answer. I don't care what the question is. I love that. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Some versions say tomorrow. Hebrews 3:8. And ooh, those were pretty. Just tags. Love is spoken here. Love all that. They do a great job. Okay. I want that, but I don't know. So, and I don't want to cover up all of my crosses. So I think I can do it like that. And then I lose the vintage cars. No, I think I can still see it. Okay. I do love Let Your Light Shine. So that's going to go. I know I'm just covering things up and you're like, well, why did you bother to do that? Because it's just a part of the process. I mean, that's what mixed media is. You literally do, and I'm doing a lot of tape here and it's getting on there, but that's what I'm intending to do. You do a lot of things so that you can see which one you like. And I'm also going to put some glue on this because these will get a lot of use. And glue is just absolutely wonderful at keeping everything together. So, as any of you mixed media people know, we do our best. So, alright, there's that. And sometimes we layer things and we end up covering up some of the previous work, but that's okay. I mean, that again is kind of the process that we go through when we're doing these things. So, I did want to keep kind of part of it there. Let me think. I think I'm going to trim out that faith. Alright, I'm trying to watch time because I don't want to keep you guys too long. This was supposed to be just one and I ended up doing two. But you know, that's how it works. I had too many stencils. I wanted to play. Okay, and I think I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to trim that off. Too many good things to play with. Alright, now, I'm super happy with that. I can still see my vintage cars. I can see the flag. I love it all. Okay. I'm just going to put that in that same spot and just make a mess in one spot. And then I can take it all, clean it all off later. Let me get that out of the way. And then I will do the same thing. Put glue on this so it will genuinely hold it longer. So, alright, now get my glue. And this is just that craft glitter glue that is so good. I get it from May. You can get some of it on, what do you call it? Amazon as well. So, but it just works beautifully, and I love both. I love the tape runner holds it in place while the glue dries, and that you just get extra. So I think I am with you always. I think I'm just going to put that here, and I will let that be my title page, but I will do a little bit more with it. I'm going to do a little bit more there. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to come down here and just put it there. I think we're good. And then I can put my title up here. Love that. Super happy with that one. Alright, we're done with that one. And this one, let's see here. I think I'm going to put that in the front. So, we can still see teepees, we can still see cows, we can still see the cactus, cacti, for all my English amazing ladies out there, guys, who have just, I was a teacher, but boy, English, I did well in, by the time I got to college, but I had a really poor foundation from the school I went to. So even though my mother was an English major and she demanded that we use proper grammar, my grandmother used to always say, it is such a good thing that your mother made you guys learn grammar. And I was just like, well, I wish that were true in my English class, but okay. So, so I'm going to put this down here. I still got glue everywhere. Sorry, guys. Or tape runner. And I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Do I want to put it here? No, I'm going to put it here. And that way I can still put my title at the top and we are still good to go. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up my mess a wee bit and then we will put these in the holder. Hold on one sec. Now, if you're like me and you don't clean your glue like I did when I first got out here, take time, clean it, put it back right. You know what I mean. So, alright, now I will come back and I will take that off camera, get that glue off, that tape runner, and there we go. I love these. I think these are so cute. You can always cover them with scrapbook paper. You can always do things like that. So, oh, I forgot my little cross. That's alright. Ooh, that's where I'm going to put it, right there. I love it.